Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
How are you?
We are fine. And what's about you?
I'm also fine. First of all, I would to pay thanks to my sir who has given this opportunity to speak before you. Today I have to share something about the yoga. Now my topic is yoga.
Do you mind if you clear the board and start writing again?
Do you know about what is benefit about the yoga?
Yes.
I think you know very well about that.
Clear you more board.
Okay, sir. Before I start my topic, I want to share one quotation about the yoga. The yoga is a great opportunity to curious about you. Means who are you? It's a biggest curious in our life, and if we want to know about who we are, then we should follow the yoga. Then I want to introduce some introduction about the yoga. So my first dimension is a introduction about the word of yoga. The yoga is derived from the Sanskrit word. The word is use. The use means the union, and another meaning is to join. The union, now I tell about the union and to join. It means we are merge the individual consciousness with the universal one with the help of the daily activities. It's meaning of the union and the to join. So the main I want to tell about the why we should follow the yoga. The main aim of the yoga is a self-realization. With the help of the yoga, we achieve this goal of self-realization. Everyone wants to achieve this aim, the self-realization. So now I want to tell about something, the background of the yoga. In the ancient time, our ancestors follow this yoga. They didn't take any medicines and any other therapies. They only believe in the yoga. So they follow that, and now we also should follow that yoga if we want to achieve the self-realization. Now I want to talk about some classification of the yoga. Before I start the classification, I want to clear the one thing. Yoga is not only asanas. It's a self-realization, and many persons adopt this yoga in our life as a daily activity. It's another meaning is the lifestyle of the people. The yoga is another meaning. So now I want to tell about the classification. The classification of yoga is a two type. The first one is a traditional yoga, and second one is a fundamental yoga. In the traditional yoga, we are doing Jain yoga, Buddha yoga, and Raj yoga, and Bhakti yoga. On the fundamental yoga, we also in fundamental yoga, the fundamental yoga is currently going on that scenario. This is a four type of yoga in the fundamental yoga, mean in the current scenario. The first one is a Karam yoga. In the Karam yoga, we are using our body functions. We are doing work. So it's a Karam yoga. The second one is a Jnana yoga. It means we are use our mind and the intellectual thinking. This is a Jnana yoga. And the third one is a Kriya yoga. The Kriya yoga, we are using our energy to doing the work. And fourth one is, I forget about that. The Karam yoga, Jnana yoga, Kriya yoga. I forget fourth. Okay, now I want to tell about something about the now my fourth dimension is a government step regarding this. The first one, in 2015, the RPM recognized the yoga as a UNESCO Heritage World category. If any activities or any tradition got the UNESCO Heritage category, then government focus on that activity, and the government also give some fund about that activity. So yoga got a UNESCO Heritage category. The second one, the yoga also got a World Health Policy. Now in the current scenario, we have many World Health Policy about that yoga. The third Third one is the biggest step in our India. In the school syllabus and the school curriculum activity, we also include the yoga. And the fourth one is some abroad teacher we hire in 2016. Our PM Modi ji hired some abroad teacher from the USA and the Germany also. They hire a foreigner teacher for the yoga. They teach the yoga in the India. So now the government took a many steps. No doubt they want to adopt a yoga in the current scenario. But we also should focus on that some different category if we want to implement the yoga in the India. First of all, they adopt the school curriculum activity of yoga. They also need to focus on the college, in private sector, in the government sector. If any man is working on that place, also implement this thing. And second one is the government need to make government need to focus on the social media. Or with the help of the social media, they make some ads and videos about the awareness campaign. And third one, the government always focus on the urban area. They also should to focus on the rural area, because in the rural area the people didn't aware about what is yoga. And if we tell to someone the yoga these have this benefit, and we explain some benefit about the yoga, they didn't believe. So we want to aware about that. And fourth one is the main focus on about that some activities and the awareness campaign. Now I want to tell about some benefit of the yoga. I'm sure after I told about this benefit, you must be implement in your life this yoga. The first of all, with the help of yoga, we improve the self anxiety reduction. If we have too much anxiety, with the help of yoga, we will reduce that. Second one, we will also enhance the consciousness and the consciousness and awakeness, attention. We also enhance with the help of this yoga. And fourth one is a cope-up ability. The cope-up ability is I want to explain that what is cope-up activity. The cope-up activity is if in our life have some crisis, conflict, any problem, then with the help of this yoga we will also handle that. And fifth one is if anyone addicted to the smoking and they want to leave that bad habit, so they also follow that yoga. With the help of the yoga, they also reduce that, they also leave that this smoking, such type of things. And sixth one is that with the help of yoga, we also recognize the others' feeling and the emotions, because we have too much intellectual thinking, so we can easily recognize the others' emotions and the feeling. Now this is my topic. If you want to ask something, then ask.
I have one question. You said that Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi hired some foreign trainers for yoga. Why he hired some?
Because we have one of lacuna in the India. We didn't focus on the yoga.
From where yoga has its existence?
From where?
Yeah.
Out of country, I didn't recognize the specific name of country, but in the abroad country they focus more on the yoga as compared to India.
As compared to India.
Yeah.
But in India you can see that there are so many people in villages also. You said that in rural area there is no so much awareness about yoga. But you can see that there are so many gyms in urban areas, but not in rural areas. In rural areas people do exercises and with yoga. They do always yoga, not the another exercises.
Do you
but
know?
They are fit. And how you can say that in rural areas the people don't know the benefits of yoga?
Do you know about difference between the yoga and the exercise?
I know.
What is the exercise? And
Exercise for physical fitness, and this is also for physical fitness, yoga, and also for curing medicine, the disease also.
I want to tell you something about the yoga and the exercise. If we are doing the exercise, our blood pressure, our heartbeat, they are increased. If we are doing the yoga, our blood pressure and the BP, they are decreased.
But in rural areas, people do yoga. more than exercise.
Question is that why Mr. Narendra Modi
I address this question. First of all, I address this. Then what you want to now ask?
I want to say in rural areas, people always do yoga. So many people do yoga.
Did you see?
As compared to
You
my
see.
father and my colleagues.
But in my
and
area, I didn't
neighborhood,
see.
All do yoga.
According to the NASO report, in the NASO report, they declared the rural people did not focus on the yoga because they want to earn money to fulfill our basic needs. That's why they ignored that. In the urban area, they manage their time. That's why they are following that.
And you also said that in schools also there are yoga trainers. But we can see that the students breakfast at morning and then they will go to schools. Then after breakfast, how we can do yoga? We have to do yoga at
In the yoga, they have some categories. I didn't remember the all categories name. I think 17 or 18 categories in the yoga. Some activities, some yoga, some asanas we are doing after the breakfast. But they also have some activities and the asanas we didn't do after taking the breakfast. So the school focus on that activities they will do after taking the breakfast.
and school has no time to complete the syllabus of the students. Then how we can say that they have time for yoga?
According to our government policy, NEO policy, National Education Policy, they also took many steps about the education. In the education, they focus on the teacher quality. If teacher quality is a good and they have a more knowledge and quality, they finish their syllabus before a time. So according to the NEO policy report, they focus on the education. When education is maintained in the school, they also add that yoga.
Do you know the level of yoga in our area, like in Sonipat schools? We haven't seen any yoga trainer in any school. There may be one or two schools in which there are yoga trainers.
That's why I said we also need to focus on the implementation of the policy. The government policy adopt the national health policy. So the government should be focused on the national health policy about that. They focus on the implementation. They adopt policy and they fund it too much. So they also need to focus on that.
And you also said that yoga may cure from smoking the people
Yeah.
also. How it will do?
How it will be? Are you doing yoga? Do you do yoga?
I do not
You do it. Do you smoke?
I'm not smoke, but my friends